What's up, buddies? Welcome to another Team of the Week 1 for FIFA 20 prediction video. Of course, this is for Sunday. I am pleasantly surprised by the incredible positive response from the Friday-Saturday Team of the Week 1 predictions video. So fair play to Armalika and Swedish for clipping that all, and my editing team for getting that all together, and then we managed to put it up on the YouTube channel. So I wanted to do it again today. And as well, fair play to the YouTube comments section, because you guys not only were very positive in response to us doing this type of a video, but also gave really good suggestions and just well thought out counter arguments to the players that we ended up putting into our Friday, Saturday predictions, and then like changes to it as well. So I want to address a few things. First of all, today's going to be just as in-depth as what we went into yesterday. We're looking at potentially an inform Aubameyang. We're looking at potentially an inform Pellegrini. We're looking at potentially an inform Frankie de Jong. Still potentially an inform Neymar, among other players as well in the world of football. So we're going to get into all of that stuff. If you're excited for this type of content, smash the like button. I will say this real quick, though. I don't know if this specific like weekend Team of the Week prediction video, as much as you guys love it and me going in depth like this, I don't know if this is going to be something that continues on throughout the year, unless we include something like this edited up into our Sunday Rich Man Road to Glory episode, you know? So every Sunday, part of the Rich Man Road to Glory is us doing our next Team of the Week prediction. So next week, by Sunday, the Rich Man Road to Glory will be like, let's say 3 or 4 episodes in. Maybe next Sunday we do this again, but we'll have Swedish get that all clipped into at least part of, or we'll make up a good part of the Rich Man Road to Glory episodes. We'll call it like Team of the Week 2 predictions or something like that, right? And then there'll still be packs and well, not FUT champs, but gameplay, squad building, all of that stuff in there. So maybe this will happen, but as like standalone videos, right now, I'm just doing this because I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm basically dying for FIFA 20 Ultimate Team to be released. We're like, what, 3 or 4 days away from it being out. So either way, let's get into it. Real quick, though, in terms of the comments section, one of the main ones I saw was you guys saying about the Barcelona game. We did talk a lot about the Barcelona game. We're going to get into a little bit more detail about that in a second. But to those of you guys that are saying Fati should have made it in, I agree with you. Fati should 100% be in it. We actually looked at what he did yesterday, but unfortunately it didn't make the video, I don't believe, number one. Number two, he's just too young. He's not even in the FIFA 20 Ultimate Team database. So no matter how much he deserves it, and you guys saying, dude, put Fati in there, he's not in the game. So I do see what you guys said. We did consider it, but he's not in the game either way. So I would say, and this is now the first one we're going to have a look at and build into. Now, I guess we could go have a little gander at what was it, yesterday's Barca game stats wise, but based off of the whole encompassed day, I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, Luis Suarez should be included in that as well, because I believe he got 2 goals, wasn't it, at the end of the day? But looking at all the different attackers in world football this weekend getting 2 goals, we have a lot of tough decisions to make here, okay? You know how I said Aubameyang should be getting in there. Neymar, I want to be in there. Of course, Royce we have in that Team of the Week. That's going to get changed. That whole Team of the Week, we're going to switch around right here. But one of the first ones I would say that I would consider from this Barcelona game is Fati. Too young, not in the game, so he's not going to get in the Team of the Week. Luis Suarez is a shout, but I think with all those strikers and attackers getting 2+ cold games and stuff like that, I don't think he could get in there. So for me, what I would definitely say, and he did now, and this is going to be a little bit like I got affected just by the rating, but for me, Frankie de Jong has got to be the one that we include for Team of the Week. Now, we don't have a lot of midfielders, number one. Number two, the way the player performances this week in world football has gone from this game specifically, I think Frankie de Jong has the best chance. I believe he got a goal, and was it 2 assists or one assist? So a goal and an assist in a game. Played very well. Player of the match, at least within this website that we use for data and stats. So I'm going to give it to Frankie de Jong. And I think what we can do here, now this is where things are going to get a little bit hard, of course, right? So Neymar we have right now on the reserves. I will say though, I think that Mr. Neymarzito, which is the absolutely cringe way I like to name him, but I don't think he's getting in anymore. Now, yes, he scored a beautiful bicycle kick, got another goal called back, all of this happening in the 90th minute. I would selfishly love to see Neymar get in, of course, for a Team of the Week 1. What an amazing player to try and hunt down on at least the rich man account, right? And for those of you guys opening welcome back packs or your early FIFA point packs that like everybody does at the start of the game, having that Neymar in there, I think would make everybody excited. I just don't think now the way the weekend's panned out with all these attackers and strikers scoring infinite goals, I don't see Neymar getting in. So I will officially, how do you get rid of him? Is there a way? I gotta slide him. Okay, there you go. I didn't see the option there. So Neymar to me is gone. Now another strong mention from you guys as well from this Liverpool game is a lot of you guys were saying that you all think, or at least what I saw from the comment section, a little bit on Twitter, a little bit on Twitch from you guys, is that you think Bobby Firmino should be the one getting the inform. So I believe, we'll look at the stats real quick, but I believe Bobby Firmino got himself, he came on, changed the game, got 2 assists as well, right? So, and a 5-star skill. So we talked about it a little bit. I don't know if it made the video yesterday about Bobby Firmino and what he did in that game, and would be amazing to see him as a 5-star skiller if EA does finally this year give us the weak foot and skill move upgrades. I hope they've finally done it, man. They probably haven't, but I'm hoping they have. So I'm going to toss Bobby Firmino in here too. In fact, let me get him in there. And we can go look at the stats again real quick if you guys want. What a disgrace. 86 rated. Come on, EA. Pull your head out of your butthole, man. Now, Dries Mertens is another one. And this is another thing I wanted to talk about here before we got into it. I firmly believe that we're going to lose a couple of more of these high-end players here, man. With the goals that have been scored, with the players that are scoring goals right now, we could see Royce come out of it, right? With his 2 goals. We could see Dries Mertens maybe come out of it with his 2 goals. We could see Heung-min Son come out of it with his 2 goals. I think Benzema's kind of a lock. But again, Aubameyang, which if Arsenal, no offense, Arsenal fans, I know you guys are going to get mad at me for this, but if Arsenal weren't bloody bottle jobs, this would be the highlight of the launch Team of the Week 1 team. Like, you know he's going to get just +1. He got 2 goals. Let's say the game, you know, in dreamland for all of us Ultimate Team players at the very least. Wait, what did he have for passing? I thought that was dribbling. My bad. I screwed that up. That's on me. Did he have 75 passings? There's no way he's going to get 83. I messed this one up. Let's just do that. For 2 shots, and Aubameyang's been a bit of a baller. I could see something like that going on. And then I could see maybe that. Did I change his rating? So that right there would have been absolutely outrageous to have, but unfortunately Arsenal, if you guys didn't bother watching the game, I want that puppy so bad. Yeah, if you guys didn't bother watching the game, we watched this live on stream, and to go 2-0 up, and then by the end of the game to be holding on for dear sweet life is just mad, man. I was saying, like, imagine being Patrick Vieira or Thierry Henry or, you know, some of the Arsenal greats, Ian Wright, whatever, watching this team play. Like, what I don't know if it's fair to say just yet what a fall from grace for Arsenal, but if you took me back when I was, you know, Leeds were balling, and even in the early 2000s, all that stuff, and in the 2000s, you took me in that time with that Arsenal team and told me, like, fast forward even 10 years, and the Arsenal of today is holding on for dear life to a 2-2 draw and probably should have lost at the end, I would have said, you're insane. There's no way. There's no way that's going to be a thing ever. But that's exactly what happened, man. And if Gerard Deulofeu, or Deulofeu, however you want to say his name, ex-Arsenal youth academy player, if he had his finishing boots on, man, I mean, I would be fair to say Arsenal probably should have lost like 4-2. They really should have. Anyways, moving on. Unfortunately, due to Bottle Job FC, I know as a Leeds United fan, it's pretty ironic me saying that, we're not going to be getting a Pierre-Emerick, so he's not included in it either. I would have loved to see a Neymar and an Aubameyang in the team of the week, but Not going to happen, I think, for week 1. So let's build up a McTominay. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to throw McTominay over there. I know a lot of you guys, you know what, to be fair, in terms of McTominay here, not many of you guys were heavily like roasting me for throwing him in there. And right now he's just a placeholder. I think we're going to get a replacement already for McTominay. So for me, I think at best he's going to go into the reserves. So before we forget though, let's get a Frankie in there. Do you guys, anybody in disagreement about Frankie? Anybody in disagreement about Frankie getting in there? Whether you watch the Barcelona game, I mean, God help me, people still jumping in the stream saying, can you put Fati in there, Sir Chewbacca? Hopefully you can look back at what I said earlier, dude. It's not possible to get Fati in there. He's not in the game. So 86 rated. Again, inform ones aren't going to be overly crazy, but he did get a goal, so that's gonna, I mean, 69 is, I think, fair. Frankie's passing is fantastic. I wanna roll with an 88. Give him a 89 dribbling. I don't see them doing too much there. Defending, probably not going to get much of a boost. Give him the 78. Physicality, probably the same thing. But I would say that is a hell of a starter player. What we thinking? Like hell of a team of the week card that is. At least to me. He's getting an OTW as well. Well, we hope so, right? For my past and present Dutch squad that we're doing on the Rich Man account, that Frankie de Jong one to watch will be in the team from the start of the year. But I wonder what they would do. Is he confirmed as a one to watch? I don't know. I can't remember. I know Hazard and Jovic and stuff. I think Jovic as well are confirmed as one to watches. I don't know if Frankie has been confirmed. Now, I think what they would end up doing is we'd get an informed De Jong next week. The one to watch promotion, as far as I know, doesn't start until launch of the game. So I think he would be a team of the week, and then by the next week, he would be out of team of the week. And a couple of days later, it would be the launch, global launch of the game. Will be the 40-hour charity stream as well. September 27th is coming up quick, dudes. Under 2 weeks away. So with one to watch is launching the same day of the 40-hour charity stream, same day as the global launch of FIFA 20. I think instead of him coming out as a regular 85 one to watch, he would just come out with already the boost of his first inform from that previous week. I think that's the way they would go about it. Could be wrong, but at least that's my thoughts. So as of right now, dudes, any disagreements in terms of the starting 11? We've got a lot to look at though, so don't worry. For those of you guys that missed the Friday, Saturday predictions part of this video, let's change this to Sunday predictions. There we go. Team of the week 1 Sunday predictions. So Tammy, Buendia. I know a few of you guys roasted me based off of Buendia's stats. Fair play. I got some of them wrong. I'm too lazy to change them, so we'll just continue on there. Sommer, Haaland. A lot of you guys saying he was going to get a 75 or 76 instead of the 74. I like the 74 inform. I think EA would miss a trick here if they didn't give him a 74 inform. Tyson, I hope he's okay. I heard that Tyson had some medical issues after the game as well. So hopefully he'll be okay. Odegaard, I think deserves it. I think that's a sick card. Zahavi deserves it. What a goal he scored. Hopefully by now you guys have watched that goal. Daniel Malen, 100% gonna get in there, dude. What a player, man. What a player. And the second he featured for the Netherlands, now he's really turning it on for PSV. I believe he scored 5 goals. So as a starting player, if EA get this right, this could be a really proper card. So we'll sort that out. Should we get Malen sorted out? Bobby, I did say I wanted to show you guys with Bobby in terms of the game. So yes, Mane player of the match, but if you look at the lineup, where is he? Bobby, there you go. As a sub coming on, man. Oh, so you know what? I guess one thing I got wrong. Taking Mane out of the team of the week and putting in Bobby Firmino. Would you guys still argue that, even though I thought he got 2 assists? Coming on as a sub, changing the game, getting 1 assist though. What do you guys think? Would you rather put Mane in there, or do you actually think that Bobby Firmino should have got in? I kind of still think Mane should get it. Firmino was the best player if you watch the game, but EA will give it to Mane. Yeah, I think that's just going to be the way it goes, dudes. Now, Malen, it was yesterday, right? 9.7 for Donyell Malen, man. 5 shots, 8 shots total. Sorry, 5 goals with 8 shots total, man. Incredible. Decent passing accuracy for an attacker as well. Absolutely fantastic. So, definitely deserves it. The question is, though, what are we looking at in terms of a card? I think he'll get an 81 or an 82 for sure. Again, he's a gold player, so I always think with gold players, it's not a high 79. It's like an 81 or 82 is usually year on year what they've done. Another thing I will give, so this is apparently, now this is from Helmer, a graphic designer I've known for a long time. Apparently, this might be too small for you guys to see, but apparently this is how in previous years they've based upgrades. Now, if you look at Malen being a 76, he does get that 81. I don't know if any of you guys can confirm this is perfectly accurate, but I think it would be fair to start learning this. If we do these Team of the Week predictions and analysis every Sunday, it'd be good to look at this as an upgrade standpoint going forward. The more we do this, the more we'll get scientific with it and probably overly analytical. Pace-wise, can't see EA doing too much. Shooting, though, 5 goals. I honest to God think this could be a guy that stays in our past and present Dutch squad for a little while. I think he's got to be in the 80 mark. What do you guys think? If EA do this right, he'll get at least 80, 81, 82 shooting, right? Okay, most of my viewer base, at least on Twitch, is saying 79. I'm going to go with the Nick Tatership here and say it's at least 80, 81. That would be ridiculous if they gave him, it is EA we're talking about. Yeah, you guys are right. Okay, well, this is the Nick 28T prediction then. I'm giving him 80 or 81 minimum. I mean, his passing again was fantastic, but I think I'll go along the lines of what you guys are predicting. I don't think it'll be better than 68 or 69. Dribbling, same thing, will probably be relatively boring. Max of an 82. Defending, I don't really care about. I'd love to see them give him a nice physical boost, but I can't see much more than a 73, 74. So that's kind of where I think Donyell Malen will be. And still, though, even if they give him 79 shooting, that is a hell of a starting player. And someone, now he is going to be pacey, but someone, because I think he's in the Eredivisie, I don't think he's going to be too expensive. We'll get in Mane again. So we'll have him at striker. I should be able to do this really quick, dudes. Now, I don't think he gets into the starting 11, dudes. I really don't. I would put Heung-min Son, Benzema, Royce, and Mertens in there ahead, but for sure, we put him in the reserves. Who comes out of the reserves then? So I think that's a pretty decent little reserve setup, my dudes. The next option here, which to me has got to be from the Roma game. All right. And dudes, I'm not going to be perfect at this. So the Schalke game, is there someone in there that we should be including? Harrod, even just purely off of player of the match, getting 2 goals. Did he get himself an assist? He did not. Should we be doing, I mean, you're probably going to want to see someone from this Schalke game. What about Salif Sane? Dudes, we don't really have ourselves a proper CB. What about Salif Sane? I got roasted for this as well from guys like, dude, this is pretty standard for defenders to have a lot of passes. And yes, in a lot of situations, you're right. Center backs tend to just receive a lot of the ball in regular play to distribute it, you know, whether it's to distribute back to the goalkeeper, to a DM, or to the wing backs. So yeah, the passing, having high total passes through a game isn't really foreign to a center back. So I think a Salif Sane would be a pretty interesting one if we wanted to pull a player from the Schalke game. Let's boost up Sane. I can't really think of anyone else. If you guys can think of another defensive player, a lot of you saying go with 3 at the back so you can have, you know, you don't have to worry about 3 defenders. You can get another attacker in the team. Also, not a bad idea going with 3 at the back, but maybe for this week we'll stick to a 4-2-3-1. What did we say here in terms of the stats? So an 80 rated goes to what? 83. Cool. I did not know that. So I've got some of these player ratings wrong, don't I? For example, Do I have someone like Frankie de Jong correct? If he started as an 85, he's an 86. Okay, so they're +2 until you get to 85. So Tagliafico, we got right. Dries Mertens, everybody. Yeah, pretty much everybody else we got right. 86 rated to an 87 for Szczesny. Good. Okay, so we have followed along the rules perfectly. Okay, so a lot of you guys saying, I'm gonna pull one from, instead of me just coming up with them myself, a lot of you guys saying Cipatelli right here. So let's go have a little bit of a look for Cagliari and see what were Luca Cipatelli on an 8.9. So 2 goals for Luca Cipatelli. Oh, he's in. Oh, he's in. So we can slot him into the reserve. So 73 rated. What are we looking at, dudes? I love this, having this sheet. I'm gonna favorite this. 73 goes to a 79. All right. Oh, so hold on a second. What did Haaland start off as? Oh man. So it's only bronzes that get cool silvers? Yo, that's so dead. Yeah, you guys were right, man. EA are gonna miss. I miss the days when even this Cipatelli. I'm gonna do this right now, okay? I'm gonna boost Cipatelli's card, but I'm gonna say this right away. I miss the days when EA used to do this. Even though he was 73 rated, there was back in the day when Christophe Lebrun, okay, this is like one of the founding fathers of Ultimate Team back in 2008, 2009. This is a guy I used to talk with quite a bit. He lived in the same apartment complex. One of my best friends worked at EA on Ultimate Team for the launch, the development of Ultimate Team. I got a deep history with FIFA Ultimate Team and stuff like that. And one of the coolest things that he thought as well, once developing out the FIFA game, is to have these really, really cool low-end cards. So one of their plans, and they've changed it very recently, but one of the things that they always did is even 64 rated bronzes that got a special card, they kept them at a 64, but with like a boosted inform, just to make the game a lot more fun. Very similarly with 73, 72, 74 rated silvers, they gave them their boost but kept them at a silver 74. You guys remember the days where they actually used to have really, really fun cards. That Brazilian player that went in goal to make the save, he was worth so much money. Oh, Felipe Melo, when he was like an outfield player that made him a bronze inform keeper. So I loved back in the day when they used to do stuff like that. Whereas now it seems like it's all just pushing players into informs as golds. I think we've lost the mystique and the fun and enjoyment levels of Ultimate Team. And I really, really do hope that EA go back to that, where 63, 62, 60 rated, 64 rated bronzes get their first inform as a bronze. It just makes it cool, especially if they start doing the season's objectives and weekly objectives and all that stuff where you need to score with bronzes, and it'll really, really make someone like Cipatelli as a 74 rated inform amazing. Or now proving, unfortunately incorrect, but furthering my point, someone like Haaland as a 74 rated inform, especially with like silver requirements for weeklies, would just make this card so in demand, so sought after. Whereas, according to what they've done at least last year, Haaland would be like a 79 rated or a 78 rated even. And that's just so crap. So crap. Remember the blue Memphis Depay? That literally set my YouTube channel. Even though YouTube's always been a side gig, it's been for fun. Like Twitch is my main gig. Twitch is 10, 12 hours a day of my life every day. YouTube is kind of like a side fun thing. Don't really care if it makes money or not. Even then, that blue Memphis Depay pack pull, man, put my YouTube channel on the map, at least for me, even though I never wanted it to or expected it to. So that whole history of low-end cards getting really, really cool cards is something that I miss. And I think for the fun of these Team of the Week predictions, I'm going to do this because you know what? Maybe me doing this enough will wake EA up to what they're missing with how fun and cool these informs were in the past. So anytime a low-end player gets a special card or gets a good performance where we want to put him into the Team of the Week, I'm doing it like this, okay? Yes, based off of previous histories, this should be a gold 79 rated, but we're doing what I think EA should do, which is the old school route of making them 74s and all of that stuff, all right? So just bear with me. Maybe us doing this consistently will wake EA up to how cool it would be to bring this back. Now, Do we give him like just a cheeky 45 or 50 shooting for the sake of it? We got up next the Roma game, which I think we gotta pull the one and only Pellegrini, man. Pellegrini had a game. And you know what? Without even looking, I didn't realize he got player of the match, at least on this website. Did he get man of the match officially too? Or no? Either way, he should have. Assist, balled out. And did he play? Please tell me he played. Okay, so Pellegrini getting another midfield. Do we use him as a cam? Or put him in there? Because he starts out, I believe, Pellegrini, at least from previous years, he's going to be in the starting 11. Does he start out as a center mid? He does. Okay. So why don't we keep him as a center mid then? For now. I can't see EA really making him a center attacking mid, but let's make this card fun. So 79. Now with golds, as always, we'll do the exact same way the rules should be. So he'll be an 82, which is going to be very... And I'm going to say this too. I want to reiterate that even though what I'm saying, I think EA have screwed up big on the bronzes and the silvers, the way they upgrade them, I will say, on another note, the way they've decided to upgrade golds is way better. Dude, in previous years, someone like Pellegrini would get like a useless 80 rated inform. Someone like Malen as a 76 would get a useless 77 rated inform. I like what they're doing now where the low end golds get like usable 82s, 83s, 81s. That is a good thing. So don't think what I'm saying here is they're doing it all wrong. I think for the most part with golds, they've got the inform and special card upgrades good. Just think they need to recheck the lower rated cards. So rating wise, we said 82. Gotta give them a inform. Pace wise, probably nothing too crazy. Maybe a 75. I do think this is going to be a really, really good usable early card as well. Passing has got to be up there for a hat trick of assists. Is 84 too much, dudes? 84 and maybe like, it's probably going to be 79, but I'm going to give him 80. Defending, probably not going to be much better than a 74 boost. Physical, up to a 72. See, looking at this card, that's a GG, man. That's a GG to me. That is a really, really nice early card. Gunter instead of Max. Why not just Gunter in general, but toss him on the bench? Now, I think Gunter could get a position change too. 1 goal, 1 assist in a pretty strong win over Hoffenheim. Left wing back? Oh, is this like a more of a 5-2-3 that converts into a 3-4-3? Or whatever, a 5-2-2-1, whatever, however you want to name out that 5 at the back formation. So do we make him a left wing back or a left mid, dudes? All right, so let's make him a left wing back then. So again, I agree fully with this. So what are we looking at for 75? Is it a 79? 81. Gonna be a useful card, you know. Now, not that it matters with the position change here, but we'll do it anyways. Left wing back. Versions, gold inform. I think that's the setup, dudes. Honestly, I would say that this is the team. Benzema, I'm gonna lock this in. I'm gonna lock this in, bros. Here we go. That for me is the predicted squad for Team of the Week 1 for FIFA 20. Now, it could have been so much better if Arsenal weren't bottle jobs, if, you know, EA wanted the money putting Neymar in there maybe for someone. I genuinely think that is a absolutely amazing Team of the Week 1 prediction. Inform Benzema, 88 rated. Inform Son, 88 rated. Inform Mertens, Royce. I mean, obviously that's going to be pack sellers for sure. Pellegrini, Frankie de Jong, Tagliafico. You could make an argument for Philip Max maybe not being in there, but St. Just, Sané, maybe an argument of someone getting in there instead of him. Philip Max and Sané, I honestly think might be the two that people would disagree with the most. Szczesny, fully deserved. You go look at the stats and the performance overall. Mane, I mean, someone from the Liverpool team's got to be in there. Maybe we could put Mane in the starting team and put Royce on the bench. Whatever. That's, you know, we're arguing semantics, if you will. Sommer, deserved. Gunter, good call by the Twitch chat. You guys pulled that one out. Tyson, Zahavi deserved. Odegaard deserved. Haaland deserved, but in the old school style that we want. Mr. Malen deserved, and that card looks amazing. Buendia looks, you know, fully deserved from that Norwich game, although maybe his stats should be a little bit better. I screwed up his stats a little bit. Tammy Abraham in there. McTominay, because we tried to pull someone out of that Man United game. McTominay did get man of the match, had pretty good stats overall, did well, but there's not much out of there. A lot of people saying, oh, you know, give it to Rashford, or give it to, you know, Slabhead, to Harry Maguire. Honestly, maybe that's someone else that you could argue could be replaced, right? That Man United game might not have even included it. Maybe putting a Callum Wilson in there, you know, from Bournemouth instead of McTominay could be worthwhile. Sepitelli, I think, fully deserved. So for me, there's three that we could argue: Sane, Max, and McTominay. Outside of that, fair play to all of you guys, and I think this entire channel. That was such a fun experience, and I guess let me know if you guys want to see this in the future. Do you guys want to see this included in the Sunday Rich Man Road to Glory episode where we do this, go in a deep dive and get our predictions every weekend? If you do, let me know either in the Twitch chat or in the comment section. God bless, and we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.